Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you joining me for today's plan with me, which is in my Erin Condren vertical planner. This is the old layout. It's for the week of September the 23rd through the 29th. And I'm using this kit from Planner World. It's her kit B146. Those are the 8 full boxes. I was thinking foil at the same time. It is silver foil and it's very minimal foil. Foiled boxes at the top, half boxes through the middle, and then down here is cut washi. Glitter headers, quarter boxes. Eight full boxes with the back whited out. The other two hair colors and skin tones of the Fashion Girls, and then these two boxes because they have the girl's picture in them, some deco. And I'm considering laying some deco across the top. So got your checklist, date dots, flags of different lengths, some circle scallop icons, the bottom washi, and the date covers. I'm going to use this icon, this laptop icon from Paper Blush Bar. No, Paper Muse Crafts. Should I just do it straight? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to use the flag, but I'm going to bring it up so there's not so much space. And I'm going to use this to mark assessments all day. Okay. And then, let's see, I pulled a couple of other boxes. This is from Cozy Paper Co. and this is a light. I think this will go nicely. And I'm going to use this then to mark my lunch with Wendy. And it's already on this purple thing. Let me just try it. Because, I mean, I think that's cute. I probably should have scooted the utensils over. But it's going to be fun. Okay, so since I went and got the deep conditioner, she blow dried my hair out. So I'm just going to put it in the middle. I'll know what that means. And fixed it. And so since my hair was looking good, Stacy and I went to the casino. And we actually went out to eat too. But we went to the casino and I took some money out at the ATM. And that's where the week started going downhill. So it was, I mean, it was a date night because we were together on a date. But it wasn't, I wasn't going to mark it as a date night. How was I going to mark that? Oh yeah, I'm going to use this. This icon. I don't know if that's supposed to be cards or not, but that looks like a spade to me. It's probably, I mean, it's on the travel one, so I'm not sure, but I used this before to mark casino, and I'm going to use it again, and I'm going to pull up this little divider from Panda Bird Design that I set down there that I forgot I had set down there. So, let's see. Let's see if I can figure out a way to do it on this. So that's a flag from Nicole Alexia Design, and it's the same colorway. And so I'm going to lay down this card icon, and then I'm going to lay down a money icon beside it. Yeah, that looks good. Or I might just write it in. I wanted to mark using the ATM because I used the ATM. I took, actually Stacy went to the ATM for me. I was at the roulette table. And he went to the he went to the ATM and got a couple $100 out. And everything was fine. We played. Came back home, and I was doing some, okay, I don't think I'm going to put this. I'm going to just set it here, but I might take that up and put in casino and ATM withdrawal. So I was looking at some stickers, and I decided to check my account. And my account was in the negative, and so I panicked. All right. I can't... I love these foiled. I don't want to use them all up yet though, but I still got it. Okay. So I panic and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I look and there's all these random crazy charges. Like $627 for Groupon. $100 and something for Groupon. Several different Netflix charges. Some Hulu charges. There was like 6 cents to Samsung. Anyway, I I panicked and I thought, oh, my child has, you know, put my account number into a chat room or something. It was the only thing I could think of. So I wake her up. I'm frantic. I'm like, I need to know where you use my card number. Show me right now so I can cancel it. I mean, I was just about crying. She's like, I haven't used your card number. I don't know your card number. Used it. And the reason that I thought maybe it was her is because she had asked me when I got off if she could use my cell phone for a minute. And she has her own cell phone, so she doesn't normally ask. But she has the prepaid, and so she doesn't she doesn't have text messaging right now because she doesn't have any time. So it was just unusual for her to ask to use it, and so that's what I thought. Maybe she had signed up for something or something like that. But anyway, about this same time, I get a text from the bank telling me, will half box fit? No. Sorry, from the fraud department, saying that they suspect some fraudulent activity. No, so at this time I'm crying, and so I call back and respond, talk to the fraud department, and they're like, "Oh, it's fine. You know, we went through all the charges." So I told them the last place I used it was at that ATM at the casino. So the lady said, I guarantee you somebody had a card reader on that ATM. And I just couldn't believe it. I had never heard, like, I've heard of that happening, but I've not ever known it to happen to anybody. Like, it's not ever happened to anybody in my circle. And especially, like, at the casino, I mean, I wouldn't have expected that. Anyway, I already pulled one of these munchkins, sorry. So we go through, and there are 20 charges. 20 charges. And there are at least 20 more, she says, that they attempted to do that the bank reversed or wouldn't allow to go through. I had pulled this munchkin already, but I can't find it. And I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where I set this, where I remember setting it down. And my account was withdrawn $1,200. No, not withdrawn. They had, like, if the bank let me get that far withdrawn, they made $1,279 worth of fraudulent charges. And some of them were like 6 cents to Samsung. There was like some mini golf. I mean, it was crazy stuff. So she's telling me, no problem, these can be reversed. Now, I had a couple out to some sticker shops. Okay, that's just distracting me. Never mind, I can't find it. And so I was telling her, you know, if you need to just cancel all of them, it's fine. I can go back and I can reorder the stickers. Like, just, it's clear. And she said, no, they're pending. So they've already, I don't know, I guess, like, been accepted. So even though it was still showing pending on my phone, like when I look at the account, I guess they had already been approved. So obviously Wednesday morning I go to the bank and I'm expecting them to be more helpful, but they're like, everything has to come through, and then once everything comes through, you can do a dispute claim. And so I'm telling the lady, well, my check is direct deposited. You know, my check goes in on Friday. Is this, you know, like, is there any way this would possibly be cleared up for Friday? You know, I'm just stressing about my check. Is it going to, like, all the bank charges, like, what kind of shape am I going to be on? So she's like, well, how much is your check? And so I'm frustrated because I'm like, I feel like you're not asking the right questions. Like, it wouldn't matter if my check was $1 million. I want you to suspend any fees that might be charged because, you know, this is in the middle of a dispute. Anyway, she wasn't very helpful, so I left there sad. So I have that, and I did go file a police report. And sorry, I'm just trying to find a sticker to put down here. And I cannot talk and do this at the same time. I apologize. I should have definitely done a voiceover. I'm not even sure what the heck I'm looking for. Go bug. Okay. Let me do this one. No. Let me do this one. So anyway, she was not very helpful at all. And she's like, well, the good news is some of these didn't go through. And I just felt like we were like not on the same page. Like you're not reading the room. And so I asked to speak to a manager. And she says, no, she's not here today. She just moved into her brand new home. And I would just felt like there was so much disconnect between me and this bank lady. So anyway, I left there, and my husband said, no, let's go down to this other branch. This manager is really good. And we went and talked with him, and he made me feel much better. And he was like, I'm going to take care of it. Don't stress. I'm going to make sure that no fees are assessed. I mean, it was like night and day, but I did have to file a police report. And I'm going to have to like talk or do the planning because I can't do both. I'm sorry. I'm just not talented, and I'm so chatty today. This is going to be for getting some groceries. There's still a couple more things I wanted to mark for this day. Anyway, he makes me feel a little better, but I go to the police station where the casino is at, and because the charges were made like all over the world, so literally like Brazil, Canada, like all over the place, that I had to go to my hometown where I live and do the report there. So I go there and I file a report. And so they're like, well, it has to be approved. And so have you guys ever heard of that? Why would a police report have to be approved? Like, sometimes I just feel like I was in the Twilight Zone. So I'm like, okay, I'm here reporting that these things happened. What the hell do you, I mean, sorry, who has to approve that? But anyway, it does have to be approved. And not just by one person. Mind you, it's got to be approved by the sergeant and then the captain. And then once it's approved by everybody that approves it, then it can be released to the bank so that they can attach it to the investigation to dispute the claim. So yeah, when I left, this is how I was feeling. And normally if I do a foiled spread dainty like this, I don't use the munchkins, but there were so many appropriate munchkins, and there's a couple more to come for this week because this isn't how the week ended. There was more to come. So this is how I felt, and I did have to get some groceries, and luckily I had a couple of checks. That bank manager did like an override to allow me to cash my check, because you know how when you don't have any money in the bank won't let you cash your check. Yeah. So I was able to get some cash so that I could get some groceries. And I got an avocado, and I ate some avocado toast, and it was wonderful. And because I gotten some low-carb bread, and I had to buy 3 loaves, so. And I worked out, and I was so proud of myself, because normally I would have let this be a perfect excuse to have a cheat day and eat ice cream. But I was like, you know what, I'm stressed and I'm mad, and so I'm going to do some lunges and some push-ups or burpees. I'm not sure what they're called, but kind of like I walk out into plank, do a little push-up, and walk back with my hands. And they're so good at kind of like just getting a lot of energy out. And let's see. I was thinking about a munchkin here. But yeah, that was a rough day. And then to top it off, at about 4 o'clock in the morning, my daughter came into my bed and said she was sick. But I think I just might write Landry sick. Here, I'll come back in and write it in. So I did go grocery shopping. I worked out. So I'm going to do the bank and the police report here. Okay. So, really, she comes in. It's like 4:30, and she's kind of, I don't know, she's not just, her stomach was hurting, but she was also emotional. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so she gets in bed and she tells me, you know, I don't feel good, and I'm really thinking it's just because she has stayed up too late, and she's just really kind of sleepy. So I'm like, it's going to be fine, you know, just lay down, just get some sleep, you'll feel better. And again, really thinking it's more exhaustion, because she does kind of throw in some, I don't want to disclose too much, but she was just kind of emotional, and she was like, I'm laying here beside you, but I'm lonely. And, anyway, I won't say more than that, but she was having just some, like, even though she's not a teenager yet, kind of made me think of, you know, teenager feelings. I'm probably not going to move that over. But that morning, you know, she's still kind of, I've had to go to the bathroom, I've thrown up. So she says, can I not go to school today? So I tell her, that's fine, she can skip today. And so she leaves my bed to go get in hers, and all over the place. I mean, I don't have to say the words because you can see the little munchkin that I'm going to use. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. So she was sick and she didn't feel good, bless her heart. And then let's see, I had a meeting, a treatment team meeting that I had to go to. And so this was a short day because I was trying to get back to her, but I did have to go to the treatment team meeting. And I'm not going to use pink. I was going to use that other purple one, but, oh, I changed up my workout. Sorry. So here, I changed this up. I ended up, it just wasn't, didn't like the flag going the other way, so I just put it on a piece of cut washi, and I added this because I had pulled this icon from Crafts by Thaowie to use. Alright, so let me use this to just mark my management meeting. I mean, not management meeting, it was a treatment team meeting. Not that you care what kind of meeting it was, I'm sure. And I just ripped the G off of that. And this is a script from Sticker Bloom. I love hollow foil, but sometimes it's hard to see. I think silver foil shows up better. So I had to go back to the bank on Thursday because I had to sign the dispute because we had to wait for midnight for them to go through so that I could do that. And I got some gas at a gas station that I had never been to before, and I was literally on 0 miles to empty when I got the gas. And I'm mentioning that because I really think that has something to do with what happened. So let's see. I think I'm just going to use another Nikki plus 3 bow to mark this trip to the bank. So my car was hesitating getting on the interstate, and my car wasn't cooling like it was supposed to. Like, it wasn't hot, but it wasn't cold. And so called my husband, and I tell him like what's going on, and that it kind of hesitated when I cranked it. Anyway, when I got off the interstate, I'm trying to see because I want to mark. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, long story short, by the time I exit the interstate coming from Shreveport, because I live about 45 minutes from where I work, it was like that. And so he's like, meet me at AutoZone. And so that they, you know, because they can run tests on it or whatever, because this is, you know, almost 6 o'clock. And it literally died when I pulled into the parking lot of AutoZone. So they can't test the battery. Let's see. Because they couldn't test something because the car wouldn't crank. It didn't crank again. It still hasn't cranked. Sorry, I was just trying to see. I wanted to do something besides just a plain box because I have so many of just the boxes. But I wanted to mark my car dying, so I wanted to mark the bank, I wanted to mark my car dying, and I wanted to mark spending some time with Landry. But anyway, they did test it, and they said that a cylinder was misfiring, and that could have like 20 different causes. Bad gas could be it. It could be a spark plug. It could be a starter or alternator, or whatever. So we tow the car here Thursday evening. Landry was still not feeling good. And sorry. So we laid up and we watched TV. I let her pick what she wanted to watch, and she just slept with me. Let's see, how do I want to mark the car dying? I've got a car icon. Like, the only good thing about your car dying is being able to mark it with a cute sticker, right? Or is that crazy? I was almost kind of thinking about a piece of washi and then just kind of centering the car. Like, I'm not sure if I'll know what that means. I think I'll just use a little box. Okay. I might use this lighter one, just because since the space is tight with it being light, maybe this will work. So we just chilled, and I didn't stress out too much about it because there was really nothing else that could be done at that time. And so Friday after work, we took it to the Ford dealership. It's a Ford Explorer is what I have. Ooh, disclose a lot in my videos. I'm very self-conscious. Like, I had one that I did. I love the kit. It was from GP's Sticker Studio. But I filmed after work when I was having a bad day. And I did it to kind of relax. Because this is, like, this is my therapy. And I was very self-conscious, and I ended up not posting it. But, you know, there's probably only about 10 people watching, and so, you know, I may go back and make it public. I posted it, but then I changed it to private because I just was self-conscious. So I'm not going to be that way in this one. I'm going to post it, which, of course, if you're seeing it, then you know that. But yeah, it was a really rough week. And normally my life is pretty boring. Like, I don't think I've ever had this much to talk about. So to have all these events happen in the same week was crazy. Oh, I was wanting to use this from Adorably Design. And I was looking at a munchkin to go with it. This munchkin would be cute with it, right? But so would a cocktail. I already have so many munchkins. And this is like a drama queen, and it really wasn't. Like, it's more of this. Not a big deal either way. But I think I'll just use a munchkin just because I think they're so cute. And I don't pull them in a lot because I normally do foil. I like foiled kits the best. And so should I put this in a box so it stands out? I could put this on a piece of cut washi. Let's see how it would look on this. And so because of that, that's pink. So not that that would matter because I'm going to be covering most of it up. But I don't normally get to use the munchkins because when I have a foiled kit like this, they just kind of stand out. But when I was looking at the other side of this, to me, it looks fine. They don't stand out. And it definitely adds more character to the spread, for sure. And really, I guess that's really the most important thing when I'm looking back at this on my memories. I think the munchkins are really cute. So I don't always have to make the planner look, you know, it doesn't have to always be stylish. That's cute. Those pinks kind of clash a little bit, but they're both from the kit. That's really cute. Yeah, I'm glad I did it like that. So I'm using this like a folder. I was going to say accordion folder. It looks like it maybe, or just a folder with some papers in it to mark Fidelity Review Friday, which is another thing that makes me feel this way because I'm so ready for it to be over, and then taking my car to the Ford dealership on Friday, and hopefully that won't be too expensive. And let's see, I wanted to mark time with Landry. I was trying to figure out if I want to just mark it for Friday. I think I'll just do it for Saturday because I don't want to use two of the same stickers, but I definitely want to mark it because it's not that often anymore that she wants to, you know, cuddle with me. And I mean, she wanted to cuddle, like, you know, wanted to lay on my shoulder. So it was so sweet. I was loving it. Okay, I need to think about what I want to mark. I changed my contacts, but really that doesn't, it doesn't have to be the exact day, so I can put that one wherever it fits. I just want to remember, you know, a roundabout. Okay, payday. Do I want to mark payday? Lesson planning. Let me see. Binge watch. I don't have those pulled. I was just trying to think about Friday. What I wanted to mark and what box I wanted to use. I'm sorry. Undecided. I think for my memory planning, I'm going to do the fast forward and voiceover from now on, so I'm not I don't know what I'm trying to say. So I'm not stumbling over everything. Let me see. I think I do want to mark payday because I pulled a payday script. I have everything. This stuff is everywhere. Sorry. Okay. And just looking to see if there was a cuter payday sticker on here. I think I'll just use this one from the kit. And what box do I want to use? There should be, sorry, another sheet that has some quarter boxes on it. Oh. Okay, here they are. I put it to the side because I thought I was through with it. Yes. Okay, I think I'll use, I haven't used this one yet, so I'm going to use this one. Oh, and the big thing for this day, they got my money straight. They got it situated that fast. So that is just proof that it depends on who you talk to sometimes, because the first lady, like if I would have just stopped there, there's no telling. I would be going back to that bank on this coming up Monday. There's no doubt about it, to try to get that resolved. And we're meeting with him. I mean, the first words out of his mouth are, I'll take care of it. We'll suspend that. Like, no hesitation. I almost want to send him like a cookie basket or something. Is that crazy? I mean, it was just made all the difference in the world. So that was so nice. So nice to have that. Now, I did order a, I had to order a new card. And my card hasn't come in yet. So I might save some money not buying stickers because I don't have a card to use. Okay. I don't like how that looks. Okay. Alright, so I could use this because I am going to pull it up. Let me see how this looks. And if this doesn't look good, then I can use just a bow or a paper clip. Okay, that's not going to work. That payday is kind of too long. Okay, so let me see what a bow looks like right there. Or this paper clip. This paper clip is also from Planning World, not from the kit, but a separate, it's just some little icon she has on her shop. I like them. Yeah, that's cute. This FML is from Adorably SEK Design, and I'm not sure if I said, this is from Ginger Cat Co. The car is from GP Sticker Studio, and I don't know if I said or not, this little moon thing is from Sadie's, no, Paper Muse Crafts. It was a recent $2 Tuesday from Paper Muse Craft. Okay. And so, yeah, I think I am going to do Time with Landry on Saturday, and I wonder if I should just mark it the same way. Isn't that pretty? I don't know. I kind of hate to have both of them on the same side, both of them on the same side of the spread, so that I'm not going to do it like that. I also pulled a like stressin sticker that I think I might use just because I think it will be cute with this. It may be a little overkill, but it was just kind of a stressful week, and I am still worried about how much my car is going to cost. So I think I am going to do that. So for Saturday, I want to mark that I did lesson planning, which I'm disliking more and more. Homeschooling is not for the faint of heart, unless you just are really into, like, you enjoy teaching, then maybe. Okay, and I have these cute, this is a custom script from Adorably Amy Designs. And I should have scooted it over just a hair more. And I'm going to use this backpack from Crafts by Thaowie. And that's a brand new backpack. I mean, it's a brand new backpack. It's a brand new icon that I just got. What was I thinking? I was thinking of marking something. Oh yeah, my Happy Meal, because there's this cute little deco from the kit I wanted to use to mark Happy Meal. And okay, so I want to mark for on Saturday. I did plan, let's see, I don't want to use the divider. I might put it out of order a little bit. Okay, sorry. I'm going to mark my time with Landry there. And this is gray too, but that's okay. So I might come up a hair. And off camera, I'm probably going to straighten that up. It doesn't look straight. And so I might scoot that down a little bit also. Because I don't want two dividers right across from each other. And what the deal is with these boxes, I guess they're just a little bit longer than the box, and I should start it like on the line instead of right beside it. But it's fine. Okay, so we made some low carb. I'm gonna have to put this on the same side, or I could put it over here. That's perfect. And then that way I don't need a divider. I put this down first. Some low carb oatmeal cookies with almond flour. And if anybody's on low carb, if you follow some low carb hashtags on Instagram, they're always having really good recipes on there to try. Okay, so yeah, I don't love how it looks. It kind of needs a little bow right there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move, I'm so sorry, I'm going to move this to the left. And now that's too low. If I start picking up and on this white, then I get that glue, it gets dirty, and I don't want to mess up the sticker. It's my last foiled box. Okay, I'll move that around off camera. Sorry. Okay. And I want to mark filming and uploading my Hobonichi plan ahead. And I want to pull in another one of these boxes, or not boxes, these little scallop corners. They're so cute. That's cute. I want to see how I can fit it in. I could kind of do that and then write my words underneath, because I don't think they'll fit beside it. I have a Hobonichi script and an upload script, and I wanted to try to fit them both in. Okay. So let me try my scripts first, and then I'll lay that down. Sorry, I could do upload Hobonichi. I could word it like that. That'll be fine. This upload script is from, I'm going to look in just a second. So I'll do upload. The Hobonichi is SEK Design. It's from the same shop as this. Okay, that's fine. I don't love it, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. So I still wanted to mark, I wanted to mark super moon because it's a super moon that day, and I also wanted to mark working out. So let me pull in. I'm going to use another quarter box from Cozy Paper Co. in this really soft, neutral colorway. And what I want to put here, working out or changing my contacts. I think changing contact, no, Supermoon, sorry. I guess contacts is getting shifted, it looks like, to Sunday. So I'm going to use this cute moon icon. I think that's from, I'll look and I'll tell you. I have it right behind me. And sorry, I have a Pilates or a yoga mat icon from Crafts by Thaowie that I wanted to use. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I'll use this. Or if I'm not going to put it in a box, do I have anything that's got a color background? Let me do this a gray. Even though I didn't work out with a kettlebell, it'll be fine. So I'm going to put this here. And I hope it doesn't get annoying to mark workout. Sometimes I watch them, and especially if I'm not working out or doing anything, I'm like, ugh, you worked out again. But it is my planner, and when I look back, I love to see working out. I hope I wasn't out of frame. Sorry, but yeah, I like seeing it, so I'm going to mark it. I'll probably move this around just a little bit. So I'm going to do that. Let me see if I want to go ahead and mark my filming my plan with me. All right. For yesterday, for Sunday, I'm going to mark filming the first part of this plan with me. So let me scoot this over here. That camera is from Crafts by Thaowie. I love her icons. And I might order like some, no, I just have a whole sheet of these. I'm using this Happy Mailer deco from the kit to mark my Happy Mail, and I thought I had a Happy Mail script, but I don't have it in silver. I'm going to start making sure when I buy something, I buy it in all 3 foil colors. So I had that from Scribble Prints Co. that says, buy more stickers, and I just thought that would be cute. This little house icon, I think, I'm not really sure where it's from. It was on my leftover sticker album. The cleaning day script is from Scribble Prints Co. And I'm going to pull in one more of these flags from SEK Design. Let's see, I'm going to come down this a little bit. to mark that I did have to do some work from home this day. And I'm using this work icon, this work script from Sarah Elizabeth Prince. Yeah, Sarah Elizabeth Prince. And I don't feel the need to mark in from home because it's a Sunday, so I know it's from home. I did just order some work from home scripts because sometimes I do work from home. And I was just wanting to mark my TV. I like to look back and see what I was watching. So I like to mark my TV shows, and I thought I already pulled this little, this little TV icon. And I'm not sure where it's from. I had that on my leftovers page too, and I'm just going to put in that Shameless came out with a new season, and it had been a while, and I really love that show, so I'm starting over with Shameless. I realized that I didn't have a little clip of the final spread. Probably I was waiting to fill it out. So here is the final spread, and I'm going to show you with reduced exposure also because it picks up the foil so well. And on this video, please forgive the clips where there's a little bit of footage missing. The video ended up being well over an hour. And so for the sake of time, I had to cut out some of my rambling to get it under an hour. Bye.